Hey y'all, it's KB and thank you for tuning in to my channel. Alright, so I know that it has been a few weeks since I have posted, but I have been very busy doing a lot of great things, so I'm sorry not sorry kind of thing. But I decided that I had to really put this video up because we have just celebrated our 2-year anniversary from being a business. Now, I've been doing photography for, I don't remember what date I gave you or how long I said I've been doing it, but I've been doing it since about 2012 to 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. That's when I got like actually serious with taking it as a job and not just a hobby. And October 2016 is when I officially made my LLC and made KB Visuals a business. Now, some people have LLCs, some people don't. I'm not really gonna get too much into that. The only thing I really wanna do to touch on that is say that it's a choice, but it's one of those choices that it's better safe than sorry. I actually went to a panel not too long ago and I saw Rock Davis, and his big thing was as soon as he knew that he was going to pursue and he was going to make this his career, he got an LLC. And then there's other people I've known that I look to as mentors. They don't have LLCs, so it's really, that's your decision. Not getting to it. I have one. I'm proud of it. Celebrating 2 years, and you know, with 2 years, I decided I really want to do a video, and my video was going to be focused on what have I learned in these 2 years having a business. And I'm just gonna break it down a little bit for you. It's gonna be shorter. I know I always say that, but I really think this one is gonna be shorter. And because it's just really what I think in these 2 years has really been impactful for me. 1, a business takes time. I've been doing this since 2012 and I'm still here. Like I still have a full-time job. I'm still doing photography. I don't have like a very consistent client base. Like I do have clients every month, but things still vary a lot, and I'm not ready to make that push to switch over to full-time because I don't feel that I could support myself fully in the photography at this moment, in video, doing film, etc. I don't feel like I can fully support myself. It is a risk that you can take. I just feel like my full-time job does not take too much time away from me, and it still allows me to be successful in my business, so I'm not letting go of it yet. I'm just seeing myself as having 2 full-time jobs at the moment, and I'm not like dying and never sleeping. I believe in sleep. I know Steve Harvey just put something about not sleeping because in California the stock market is open. I get it. I'm cool with that, but I need my sleep to function. I'm not getting 8 hours of sleep, never, but I try to get a good night's sleep if I can. So it takes time. I'm not where I want to be yet, but as long as I continue to go down the path that I'm going, I know that I'll get there. And it's just taking that time and putting it into the business. 2 kind of goes in with 1, but when you're taking that time, you have to be consistent with that time. Be consistent. Take this as your job. Take this seriously. And while you're being consistent and taking the time and pushing and moving forward and growing, keep the joy in it. I think that's also a thing that kind of set me back a little bit. When I just started this YouTube thing and I got kind of nervous, and I'm like, what do they want to see? Like, I want to say something interesting. I want to do something that people want to watch. I want to entertain. But that took some of the joy away from it because I was so concerned about what people wanted to see that I stopped being concerned about what I wanted to see for myself. As long as you keep that joy in what you're doing, that passion, what you do, is going to keep you consistent. Another thing that I've learned that sometimes you need other people. You can't always be a one-man show. Depending on what kind of business you're trying to grow, what you're trying to do, you need to network, you need to meet other people, you need to have other people on your team, and not just anybody, but you need to have reliable people that you can count on to do the same work that you were trying to do. It's not that easy, and sometimes it's trial runs, but I feel like it is necessary to have other people that are supporting you and believe in your dream as much as you. You need people to take care of different categories. You can't be a one-man show. That gets very overwhelming, and then that can defeat you. I'm not saying you can't do it on your own, and you can do a lot of the parts of what you're trying to do on your own, but you should never do everything on your own. Like, have other people, even if it's to have mentors. Having a mentor, that is having someone on your team, someone that you look up to, someone that helps you, someone that pushes you, someone who you can bounce ideas off and feed off of and grow with. That's a person on your team. Even if they're not holding the camera or they're not taking a physical part, they're still taking part in your development. So it's definitely great to have people on your team to make you stronger. I know I'm corny. I'm trying not to put the jokes. I know my jokes ain't that funny, but it's okay. And then most important, keep learning. I am, not only am I on YouTube like making videos, I am on YouTube watching videos. Like, I probably watch at least 1 to 2 YouTube videos a day. And that's just because I'm trying to learn from other creators. I'm trying to learn from other people that are like me. I'm trying to get motivation. I'm trying to constantly be in the element of what I'm trying to do. It's not like, it may seem like a job because you're putting so much work into it, but that's why you have to have the passion. That's why you have to like what you're doing, because when you like what you're doing, this thing just comes natural. It's like people who like to play video games. They could be on the, like, playing video games all day. That's how it is when I'm on YouTube watching stuff about photography, watching things about film. I can literally sit on my couch for hours watching different people edit, watching different people talk about how they became a full-time photographer, a full-time filmmaker, watching people, like, how they do videos, how they make things cinematic. Anything that I'm interested, I can watch that forever. And that's very important because you need to, like, breathe and live this lifestyle. That's how people go up. Yeah, a lot of these fields are highly saturated, but look at people who are successful. Look at people who are actually living it out, living their dream. They're doing it constantly. They live it, they breathe it. Like, they bring their camera everywhere, no matter if it's vacation. They love this so much. It's not a job when they're doing it. It's a part of them because that is just something they're just so passionate about. So definitely learning, taking any opportunity to not just learn the material and watch YouTube or read about it or read books. Actually go out there. That's a part of the learning, the experience. I feel like in the last 2 years, I've made my most growth. And a lot of that has to do with the different circle that I'm now around, surrounding myself with mentors, surrounding myself with people that are taking pictures, people that are doing things like me, going out there randomly and just taking pictures. Like I told you, like, I mean, you've seen one of my videos. If you go to one of my last videos, I did a video on me doing my own photo shoot. I didn't have a subject. I wanted to try something out that I saw, and I just did it. So sometimes you just have to go out there and experience to get that learning element. So I know I say a lot and I say a lot, but just make sure that you're constantly spending time in your business, constantly learning, constantly taking the steps you need to, networking, meeting people, making your team stronger and bigger, not just putting anyone on your team, but getting, vital people that can help you on your journey. That's what I've learned this year. I think it's been my biggest help. I'm growing, and I'm just going to continue to grow, and I want you guys to continue to grow too. That's why I'm making this content for you. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful in any way. But happy 2-year anniversary for me, and I will see you guys on my next video. Catch you later.